We
are live. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Good to see everybody. Is it really Wednesday?
Good morning.
9:03. If you're live with us, at least 9:03 on YouTube and in Texas. Michael Superbacker in the house. Carolyn Life in the house. Boom and Cheese and hello. How are you? Hitchhiking Bones. Good morning, my fellow Texans. OCV Orange Cone Vlog in the house. I haven't done the barbecue stuff. I've got some stuff I got to do the barbecue stuff. My mom in the house. What's going on? My mom, the sure enough, 60 in the house. Keith, big Disney fan in the house. Downsized Diva Hill. Hello, you are here. Jersey Mike. I don't even have my copy yet. My mouth's going too fast. Dean Bancroft, thanks for being in green, which means he's a member. Congrats on your big work anniversary. I told people about that. I had a work conversation. It had nothing to do with Disney. It had nothing to do with Dean, but it had everything to do with Dean. People staying on their job versus leaving. You know, when I left, I got a 25 years in the same organization thing, and I had left my organization. Isn't that weird? I was with Boys and Girls Clubs. I started in Boys and Girls Clubs in '93. But if you're going to move up in your career, you have to leave one Boys and Girls Club to go to the other, you know, because sometimes the CEO is going to stay. But anyway, Dean, I talked about you, and we had a nice little conversation about work and work life and how the work life world has changed. And it came because of your cake. Was it 16 years? I think. Anyway, whatever it was, I was proud of you, and it created a conversation that I should tell you more about, but I won't bore everybody with it right now. But Mara in Memphis in the house, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for being a member. Sandy Norris, good morning. We are talking Disneyland and the food of Disneyland.
We are.
This is where it all started for me. I'm a Disneylander.
So am I.
Here, we got it. We're going to try a thing.
Okay.
We're going to try a thing. Ready, set, little earthquake.
You guys closer.
There we go. A little better. I feel like that's better. You feel like it's better?
Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
So I didn't even know about Walt Disney World when I was a kid. There wasn't a DCA when I was a kid. Man, I must be old. When I started going, we just went to Disneyland, and it all started there. And I will tell you, my memory as a kid is about going home and the drive home just as much as Disneyland. And it's because they had little sour cherry. They were hard on the outside and they were gummy on the inside. Oh, my mouth just watered.
Little cherry bombs.
Cherry things. I don't know. They're hard on the outside. You chew them. They're chewy. Oh, I want some right now. I think they're called, on packaging, it says diabetes. I'm pretty sure that's what it says because it's got to be pure sugar.
It is.
But, mom would buy me a bag in the main, I don't know, the big store.
Emporium.
Yeah, probably the Emporium, right? Or the candy shop. I don't know. One of the last things we did, and that is such a good memory. Thank you, Mom. You're in chat. Thank you for doing that. It's one of my best memories. We would be leaving Disneyland. We would drive south, so we'd get onto the road there, and we would stop at what is the Carl's Jr. there, or that area, and I'd start popping my
cherry bombs.
If that was drugs, I would have been in trouble because those were good. What's your first food memory of Disneyland? Because that's mine for sure. Is that food's candy? First.
I mean, it works. For me, it's probably going and getting to eat in the Blue Bayou. I was about.
Tell me more. We talked about that, but tell me more.
I was 11 or 12. I went with a family member that had a bus line, and they had
a bus line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bus line. Sorry.
Bus line.
Bus. They did. They had buses that took a bunch of people to Disneyland, and I would stay with the kiddos, and we would run around the park while they would do their adult things with the groups and touring. And so we would meet for lunch, and I remember they said, we're gonna meet us at the Blue Bayou, and oh my goodness, I had no idea.
Because you were in the Pirates of the Caribbean. If you don't know, the Blue Bayou is just to the right of the Pirates ride as you venture into Pirate World.
That was like right by the water.
That's
and
pretty
the
cool.
Fireflies. And
the Fireflies, exactly.
I remember I wasn't even like interested in eating much because I just wanted to watch everybody go by.
And those Fireflies.
And the Fireflies.
So that's interesting. We talked about that on this show recently. I didn't know of Fireflies for many, many years, except for at the Blue Bayou Pirates of the Caribbean. And when we moved out here, you were like obsessed with them. You were like a big fan of them. You taught me about them. You were excited about them. We went to go see them. But you're from Redlands, California. I'm from San Diego, California. Do they have them there? I feel like it's a South thing.
It is.
So what did
Disney
it come from that? I thought
well,
so.
I mean, Disney and my mom and grandma had always told me about them. Like
hey, Roxana. Hey, Tina.
And I grew up hearing the stories of people getting to catch them and putting them in jars and like watching them blink and things like that.
Big Disney fans got to go. Keith, you have a great day, my man.
The coolest thing
Thanks
ever.
for being here. It's pretty cool. So when we first got a house, me and you first got a house, this is not an exaggeration. This is not for the show. This is just, I mean, everything's real. But I fear that people will think I'm full of it here. This is the truth. The first thing I did, and I don't even know if it was online. I think it was online. It was, pretty sure. Maybe, I don't know. I did some research on, I don't even know if I bet I told you this back in the day. I can't imagine doing this and not telling you. I did some research on how Disney did those fireflies because I wanted them in my backyard.
That's fun.
John Morgan in the house. What's going on, my Orlandoian friend? How are you? Hey, Jersey Mike. Did I say hello? I think I did. Hello. Hugs back to you, Carolyn. I like that. Hugs. That's the worst thing about this silly time. Nobody hugs anybody anymore, but whatever. I'm a hugger. Anyway, I want those. I wonder if I could still get those. Like, we've got a backyard now that's pretty big.
I have a better chance of getting them now.
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot of money now, but I certainly didn't have any money then. I'm looking downstairs. And I might look into it again.
People are more creative now.
This is true. It's like those. What are the lights at Hollywood Studios? I love you guys using those emojis. Hello, I love that. I think that the Osborne lights. I never got to see the Osborne lights. I've seen the Osborne lights in videos, of course. Hey, Matt W, my logo man, what's going on? I'm gonna do that today. I think I just wasted 15 minutes of my life, whether at work or at home today. And I think I'll probably do a research on that. But I love that. I mean, we're talking about the food now. Your first food memory is the Blue Bayou. I have an early memory of that too. I remember not wanting to be there. I remember standing in line. I actually have a memory of it standing in line. But I was a snot-nosed kid who wanted to go.
Yeah.
I was at Disney. Why are we standing in line for a restaurant?
I was just so like taken in by everything around me.
Yeah.
I was like, it was so beautiful. I do remember I had a steak and a baked potato for
Do you remember it? Destination Chronicles in the house. What's going on? How are you?
I can't tell you that I thought it was great or not. It was just because I was too busy in being into the wow, I can't believe I'm eating in the ride.
It's pretty cool.
It was very cool.
Ray J in the house. What's going on? I'm so glad to see you, Ray J. Destination Chronicles. I mean, maybe you saw the thumbnail. I don't know. I've had fun with thumbnails. If you know me pretty well, you know I've got a Sunday night creator talk live show. We're learning this together. I believe that you should teach everything you know. I believe that. People are afraid to teach things because they're afraid to be judged. Judge me. I think everyone should teach what they know. That's how. I mean, let's be real. That's how civilization advances, let alone individual people. You teach what you know. You don't keep it inside. And hopefully you receive more than you give more than you receive, and everybody, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so working on thumbnails and doing those things, and I've been working on the thumbnails. Yesterday's thumbnail, by the way, worked. Good bump in viewership on the replay. So searchable. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, very, like 30%. So, and some of that is luck, but come on, the trend is a trend. So that makes me happy. But yesterday when I was creating, I usually do the thumbnail at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter when I do a thumbnail. I had a blast doing the thumbnail, but it didn't matter what I thought was going to be a good thumbnail. I was doing Bingo Barbecue Destination Chronicles. I love Bingo Barbecue. So can we just go straight to it because I love it?
Yeah, sure.
I want to talk about that.
Let's go to Adventureland.
Adventureland.
We're going to spend some time there.
Yes, we are. So I've told the story about my first time at Walt Disney World, and I was excited to be there, but I spent a good 10, 15 minutes talking to all the sweet cast members. Where's Bingo Barbecue? And they're like, oh, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not in Walt Disney World, Jeffrey. It's in Anaheim. It's right across the street from Indiana Jones. And kind of across the walkway from the Pirates. If you're leaving the Pirates, so good. Oh my gosh. So the first time I was there with you, I think, I fell in love with it. I loved everything we had. And I went back up to the sweet cast member at the register. Might have been the second time we were there. And I said, my gosh, where can I get these recipes? I've told the story on the show before.
Yeah.
And, well, blah, blah, blah. We're not allowed to give you blah, 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 but stay right there. Walks back there and comes back with a piece of paper with all of them. All of them. And so obviously I wasn't the first one to ask because they were ready for it. And she made it seem like it was a big deal and you couldn't have it, obviously, or he did, excuse me. But obviously you could because she gave it to me. I love that stuff. The sweet meat sauce and the hot meat sauce, they're very different and they're both perfect.
Yeah.
You even get some vegetable thing there.
Yeah, the veggie skewer.
And they recently, I haven't been back since you have. I haven't been back since they knocked down part of the store next door to give you some indoor seating. Because the hardest part there, so the worst part of Adventureland in Anaheim for me, and if you guys are veterans, you know this to be true. Adventureland is talking about social distancing. You can't social distance there. It's person to person. Like
it's one.
They're close. Like we're sitting next to each other, and they're
aisle that you walk through, and you get herded like cattle.
You do.
Sometimes you get in the right flow where there's just one on the right, and then the other opposite.
If you're on the right and you need to get to Jungle Cruise and you're heading towards Pirate, you can't get there. You got to go around and come back. It's like you're in a river.
And oh my. The strollers and the scooters
totally.
run over your ankles.
And so if you're passing the Jungle Cruise, but you're on the right, Jungle Cruise is on the left, just as you pass that, before you get to Pirates, before you go down the little hill, before you get to the New Orleans stylized restaurant, there is...
It's like before the treehouse.
Yes, before the treehouse, exactly. Bengal barbecue. And used to be the line was, a little queue outside and then some seating. Some pretty crappy seating.
Mostly there was some standing seating, not seating. Like
very World of Showcase style.
Yes.
But not enough for how many people they were having on the line consuming.
In the sunshine.
Yeah.
It was in the sun.
It's not as bad as in Orlando, but yeah.
Right.
But now they knocked down part of that store. Now there's some indoor seating, which I haven't been into, but you have. Do you remember that?
Right. I've been there. I didn't go into that seating because we went to the new restaurant over by the Jungle Cruise.
Okay, which we need to talk about here in a minute. Let me get caught up in chat and then we'll talk about that. But Bengal barbecue is a must for me. When you're at Disneyland, you're only having a meal, sometimes two, very rarely three, but usually a meal.
Yeah.
For me, get me Bengal barbecue and a Dole Whip, and I'm probably good. I'll graze on my kids' popcorn. If I go crazy, I'll get a churro. But
service stuff. We don't really.
At Disneyland, I usually do Bengal barbecue, and that's it.
That's quick. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying in addition.
No, we don't sit.
There are some other of my favorite restaurants there that we're going to talk about.
Oh yeah.
But truly, this is usually the food I get.
Because we're trying to maximize our time a lot.
And I love Bengal barbecue, and
it's his favorite.
Just one meal.
Sure.
Because we'll get something on the way in, we'll get something on the way out, whatever. So Destination Chronicle says num num num. First experience, Bloom and Cheese says, hey, Addie family, what's going on? About 8 to 9 ran around Disneyland and got to go to Plaza Inn character breakfast. I've never done that. Ate some, but greets made it. Favorite was the Jawbreakers that were huge. I've heard those Jawbreakers.
Those huge Jawbreakers.
I hurt my teeth. I don't want.
You lick them. It actually hurts your tongue. After you lick them like all day long, your tongue gets sore.
Yeah, I'm out on that. But people love that. Agreed, Sandy North. I love those lights. I was something about Osborne lights, I think. Yeah. OCB says my favorite Disneyland food memory was eating with my grandfather on his lunch break at the park. That's so cool. He was a cast member, 50 years there. Oh, OCB, we need to talk more about that.
That's
I was
awesome.
there every day during the summers when he worked. Wow.
How fun.
I didn't know that. Did I know that?
Very cool.
I don't think I do that. That's awesome. Yeah, my grandfather, can I call him a cast member? He was an employee.
He was a cast member before the cast was all there.
Yeah, I don't think he was a cast member. He was an employee before they opened it.
He built and painted. He
built and painted, mostly painted on Main Street and on the Jungle Cruise. And now we can sit down and eat Bengal barbecue. Yeah, I get two. I get two skewers. I get one of the hot ones and one of the sweet ones.
And tiger tails.
Exactly. And my mouth is so watery right now. And I dip my bread, the tiger tails, into the sauce. And by the time they're done eating, I'm eating the rest of their stuff, and I'm eating all the sauce, and I'm scooping it up, and I'm just, and they're like, Dad, can we go? I'm like, I'll let you know. So good, so good. So let's walk right across the street, kind of. If you walk across the street and get back in the flow the other way, now you're heading towards the Tiki Room, right? You're heading to the exit of the Jungle Cruise. That's where you're heading, right? And you're going to someplace that I've never been, but from what you say and from what everyone says, it'll be my favorite place ever.
Mm-hmm. So
go ahead.
Is it the Hideaway? I had my notes on my phone. I don't remember what the name was.
It's Tropical Hideaway.
The Tropical Hideaway.
Sorry.
So
multitasking.
So what's kind of fun too is they have 2 exits.
We'll go through the list
entrances. So you can enter like from the regular street part, but there's also
I hear it's pretty cool.
A skipper entrance that comes from the jungle ride, and you can enter around a little like pathway, and it's the skipper's entrance. So it's just fun. I love the little bird. They have the little bird that sings up there, and actually she tells jokes. She's like a jokester.
That Rosita?
It's Rosita. And
Mom's saying we mooed when we walked there. I think she's referring to the herding of the people. Moo. Hey, Jackie from RV and Disney in the house. What's going on? How are you?
So Rosita is right there, and she's kind of on the side where the water is, but also you can hear her when you're seated, because there's lots of seating there. She will tell you jokes, and she's waiting for her boat because she left the tiki room to go take a cruise. So she's waiting for her cruise, for boarding. But she just tells you jokes the whole time. She's super cute.
Is she funnier than me?
Yes, and she's cute too.
Jerk. Does she tell the "Why was hot dog cold" joke?
No, she tells
the
real
best
jokes.
joke ever.
Like the funny kind.
Why was hot dog cold? Because it was a chili dog.
Let's not do that.
It's the best joke ever. OCD says my grandfather was part of the opening day team. He was in the. I don't actually know if my grandpa was or not. He worked there pre. He was there 53, 54, or 50, excuse me, 54, 55. Excuse me. It opened what, July 7th? I don't even know. I think July 7th. Regardless, Mom, you're in the chat. Was he there?
She would have known that. I think we would have known.
Yeah, I bet he was not, or I would have known that. I agree. Mom's in the chat. Let me know. Did Grandpa stay on for opening day? I don't really know. I wasn't there yet. My grandfather was part of the opening day team. He was the Disneyland band and moved up being the manager coordinator of entertainment. Wow, programs for visiting marching bands. Wow, I bet you've told Josh that, right? Josh from Resort TV1. Josh is a teacher and he does band things with the kiddos. I don't know what they are. I just know they came on the football field and then get off the football field. But that's so freaking cool. I want to hear more. Hey, Resort Budgeting, what's going on? Never been to Disneyland, but heard great things. It is awesome. We did not go on opening day. Did he work there still is my question, Mom. I know you were there but didn't go, but did he still work for them on opening day? What did the owner say when his dog fell off a cliff? Okay, it's a joke, I bet. I was a little confused. What did the owner say when his dog fell off the cliff? Figo. I don't know. Yes, I have told Josh. I figured you would have. Just workers, not VIP. So he did still work there. That's cool. I feel like we need to do a Zoom call with all brand. You know what? I've thought about doing that.
That would be fun.
We might just do that. Doggone it. You got me to say that one. Oh, I'm not sure. He may have stayed on for a while. Okay, she doesn't know. So anyway, should we go on the list or where were you on that?
So I was just talking about like walking up, seeing Rosita. The decor is amazing. They have these big, gorgeous, this one section has these big, beautiful lanterns that looked like decor, but I guess they're for sale. I didn't know that when I was there. What was for sale? I'm sorry? These big, beautiful lanterns. You can actually buy them there. I didn't know that. I thought it was just part of the decor. So it's themed really well. Along the wall, there's these paddles that have like funny little names on them that they belong to certain like people, and some I've read about now what they were, and some of them are like a guy from a ride in Shanghai, and some of them are secrets to rides that are coming. Oh. So it's fun. They do like this mystery thing. It's leaving you little clues. So if you go check out the paddles, they're really fun. They're all like different and they're beautiful, and they'll have a name plaque on them. They're mysteries and clues.
I love it.
So, but as far as the food, you can get all kinds of Dole Whip there. You can get Dole Whip swirls. We had what was called an ambush. So it was a swirled Dole Whip, and it looks like they have these cookie like spear things sticking out of it. And then it has candied hibiscus sprinkled on it and a bunch of like mango and pineapple fruit put over it. It was amazing. It was kind of warm. It wasn't hot that day, so it was actually really good. So we had that, and we tried 2 different flavors, and both were amazing.
We didn't.
Okay, the group I was with.
Paula doesn't understand the word "we" would include me. Does she?
My kids and my sister-in-law and nieces. The group I was with
would include me.
Yeah. Okay. We were sad because it was so amazing and you weren't there. But then we went and got some bao buns from there.
Oh yeah, and that made them less sad.
Actually,
talk about the bao buns. I hear they're awesome.
They have a vegetable one that has really strong curry.
National Eat Your Vegetables Day. Did you know that?
No. That was amazing. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it was great. And then they have a chicken and they have a beef. Both of those are really good. They're a little spicy for me.
You're a little spicy.
But you can also, if you're like him and you like really spicy sauce, you can ask for the sauce. There's a special sauce that you could add to these bao buns that make them super extra spicy.
You think they have extra ones for National Eat Your Vegetables Day?
Possibly. But the best thing I had there was the pineapple cheese. It was like a cheesecake.
Laughing at Dean.
Okay.
Why did the turkey leg cross the road? Because Dean was chasing it down. All right, continue your story.
The pineapple egg roll was amazing.
Wait. What?
It's a pineapple. It's like a Dole Whip egg roll.
Shut up.
It's amazing. So you get this little sauce, Dole pineapple dipping sauce on the side, and it's an egg roll made with like sweet cream and roasted pineapple is inside.
I love roasted.
Then the outside of the egg roll has been rolled in cinnamon sugar and then fried, so it's super crispy.
Have you people had pineapple? It's amazing.
And you dip it in the Dole sauce, and oh my! It was like everybody at the table was like, "This is the most amazing thing."
So you had that?
Yes.
Without me.
Amazing. Yes.
Would you say we had it?
We did, not you. Me and my posse that I was with.
Oh, your posse.
We had all the girls.
I have some posse comitatus if you're not careful. All right, if the year 2020 was a beverage, it would be Beverly. So if you don't know what that is, you don't know. Beverly is probably the worst
the nasty tasting.
Is it Italian?
Food.
I was about to say it's the worst thing that ever came out of Italy. I'm pretty sure it's Italian.
I think it is.
It is. That's right. Because it's actually, yes, in Italy, I love Italians. I used to be an Italian. My mom told me I was Italian. And she lied to my freaking cute little face for 50 years. A 50-year lying liar. Anyway, pineapple lumpia, exactly. But when I thought I was an Italian and I was all proud of my heritage because my mom's a lying liar, I looked up Beverly and other things, and I'm like, why? There's so many good things. Why would anyone? All the opportunities, all the options, all the adventurous things you can have for a drink or food in Italy. Why would anyone have Beverly? They use it to clear their palate.
Right.
It's not like a drink.
It's not to drink.
It's like it puts some in your mouth, so whatever you were tasting is now gone, which makes more sense now, doesn't it? Beverly people, think about that. You ate lumpia. You had some pineapple lumpia.
You would never use Beverly after that.
You would to get rid of that taste.
No, you don't want to get rid of
Correct.
that taste.
But if you want,
it's perfect.
if you're somebody who wants, like now you got to have some marinara sauce on your whatever, you're going to clear your palate. I agree with you. But if you wanted to clear your palate, you would use Beverly.
Right.
That's what it's for.
Yes.
That's why. When people say, oh, but I think it tastes good. No, you don't. You don't. You're just fighting through it. I mean, it's okay. I hate pickles. I've had a pickle in my mouth. I didn't die. I mean, it's not so much that you want to die, but you want to kill the people that gave you the pickle. Do you have that feeling?
No,
okay.
Never. You're so weird.
Chocolate covered pineapple. It doesn't even matter what the conversation is. You just type chocolate covered pineapple in my chat and we're friends forever. Who's that? Carolyn? We're friends forever. Don't show that veggie thing to Ray. I was thinking that question. I only take true or false questions, but let's try. OCV, why did the pineapple stop in the middle of the road? False. Oh no, because he ran out of juice. Oh. It's like when you're reading it out loud, it's like they're cheating.
Start using those now. Give me some more you can use.
Why was the hot dog cold?
I could use that.
Because it was a chili dog. Pineapple lumpia, I already heard that. And Jeff, you've never had pineapple? No, I haven't, because my wife loves other things more than me, which I'm not down with. Like, and you use the we word. Like, it's annoying if we went to the Target, but I didn't go to Target. We went and got our, shoes shined. Who does that? But, you can say that. I mean, it's not right. You can say that if I didn't go. But we had pineapple lumpia at Disneyland without you.
The girls and I
didn't have it.
Would be
you had it.
We did.
When you're talking to me, I would be in part of the implied we.
Them.
Where is that? Is everyone taking notes? Right? I don't even know what part. That makes more sense. I don't think he's talking about the we thing, but we're going to go with it's the hitchhiking modes. There had to be some reason for Beverly. It is. That's what it is. OCV says, so then, if that is the reason, a great song. I sang it to you. It came on the radio on our first date, and I sang it. What does Beverly taste like? Lemon flavored. I know. Why? It's just, I don't know. It's weird, right? Coca-Cola was put out. Oh, tropical. Put out tropical Sprite. Really? It was a hint of pineapple. Yeah, I think I've had that. I think I like it.
Possibly.
I think I liked it. Remember Squirt? Remember the drink Squirt?
Yeah.
It's a horrible name, by the way. I enjoyed that when I was a kid. I think it's more sour. Diabetes. I think it's just pure sugar.
Yeah.
Can we get back to the Disney things, people? Oga's Cantina in Disneyland. I just have a list of food restaurants in Disneyland we're going to go through. We'll talk about it. I've never been to Oga's Cantina in Disneyland. I also haven't done it yet in Disney World. I also blame you for that. Not really. I'm just being silly. I can't wait. Should we even talk about it? I can't wait. It's not about food. It's about Disney. This 7-year-old wants to go in the cantina.
Oh, yeah. I do too. For sure.
Adorable snowman frozen treats. I don't even know where that is. It's because it's DCA. We're not doing DCA today, people.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry, I didn't know. I pulled up a list. In Tomorrowland, they have Alien Pizza Planet. Pretty sure I've never done that.
Alien Pizza Planet.
I don't think I've done that. I like Pizza Planet. I don't get pizza at Disney unless it's World Showcasey, or at the end of the day, the kids just want one to take to the room. But
right.
That's for them, not us.
Yes. Go ahead. What's next?
Am I annoying you today?
No.
Rancho Roasters. I haven't had that yet. Everybody says it's so good. Is the Frito Mexican restaurant still there? Slow your roll, lady. Slow your roll. Love that place. You would take us there every time.
Walk through.
That's what I was gonna do, but I would. You want to do it that way? I just feel like I forget stuff.
Let's go back to Adventureland.
All right, back to Paula. We made a decision.
So after the little hideaway place, at the entrance of Adventureland, there is the Dole Whip stand where they have the Dole Whip floats. That's the original. It's right behind my head, exactly. So that line there.
Oh, going the wrong way.
Here. No.
Oh, going the wrong way.
What are you doing? You're so weird.
I'm doing whatever I want is what I'm doing.
Whatever. So that is the Dole Whip stand right behind my head. And that's where you can get like a lot of the fun, fancy little cups.
Dole Whip!
Yeah, all the Dole Whip. But they also have like the neat drink holders and the little bowls and things like that. Like we had a Moana one. We have, do we have one with, I don't know, another one, some tiki guy. So you can get like the more like collectible things right there. The issue with that place is the line literally wraps around and into the walkway. So pretty much at all times, you'll be waiting in a line at that place. But that's where you can get a lot of the collectibles that Jeff is bringing over right now if he can make it back through. So definitely that's always a stop for us. It is directly in front of the Tiki Room. So you can kind of see the tree and where everybody's waiting to get into the Tiki Room show there. So we love that. Are you going to bring those over?
Yeah.
Okay. Here comes. So here comes a couple of the purchases we've made there.
That was more of an adventure than you'd want to say.
Adventure. Now the table's shaking.
At the Tiki Room. Tiki Room. At the Tiki Room. Moana.
Bowls too somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't want to. You were making fun of me, so I didn't. There's more, but
we have more. So these are really fun, and that's where you can get those. They may be at the Tropical Hideaway now. They weren't when we were there, but they did have fancy spoons that you could buy.
Yeah, but the bowl's my favorite. But I've got like 3 or 4 of them, and I got pins in them and stuff. And they're, I don't know. I didn't want to try that hard.
So those are really fun. But then if you turn around after that and head back through, like towards the treehouse, and you're exiting out, I think the Mexican restaurant isn't that?
Mexican restaurant is over by, in between the Frontierland and Big Thunder Mountain.
So we would head into, we're going past Pirates then.
I wasn't listening. I was getting the stuff. I don't know where you're at, but if you want to talk about,
taking us for a walk.
Sounds like we're going Mexican. So my mom used to take us to the Mexican restaurant. We'd go there. I loved it. There was a little hallway right outside of it. If you're leaving the Mexican restaurant and you make a left, you go through the hallway and you come out at where they do the swing dancing, and all of a sudden you're in, well, by the Fantasyland, actually kind of Main Street Fantasyland, the hub there, whatever. But if you walk through there on the way in, then on the left be like Frontierland, and you got Pirates over there. One of my favorite places to go. Mom would take us there pretty much every time we went to Disneyland. We would eat at the Mexican place. This is the place that Doritos was invented.
Yeah.
It is. The dude had a bunch of tortillas, and they're getting hard, and he crunched them up, and he put them out, and he put stuff on them. That's where Doritos were created. That's a real thing. People think that's not real. That's a real thing, or I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Oh, isn't that the area that
we might be wrong?
Usually when we go, right outside is like done kind of cocoa. They have like cocoa theming usually there, right outside. Where? At that Mexican restaurant.
I don't know about that, but I haven't been to Disneyland in many years.
Yeah, you haven't been
because we don't go to Disneyland. You go to Disneyland. I stay home and work. Well, you go to Anaheim, and I stay home. So we haven't seen any cocoa things.
Okay.
Thanks for pointing that out.
They're pretty fun.
Sounds great.
Okay. So let's swing back by Pirates.
Remember the sandwiches at Tomorrowland? I don't remember the sandwiches at Tomorrowland. Anthony Manzano says, if you have a chance to go back in time, would you have gone back and convinced Walt Disney to build Disney World first and later on? No, if I could go back in time and I could talk to Walt, I would convince him to let me say thank you. He didn't do anything wrong. He was amazing. He is the reason we are having this conversation and so much more. I would say thank you. And I would say you would be stoked at what your company has become. Harbor Galley Seafood, is that what you want to talk about next? Oh, okay. Blooming cheese, and you have to wait. I don't like pizza at Disneyland, but I don't either.
Yeah, that's not what we would go for.
OCV says DOLEWHIP, emphasis on the H. I love it. I love it. It's now Rancho Del Zocalo. Large portions of the deep. Oh, we're talking about the
the Mexican food.
I've never tried Rancho Del Zocalo. Must put it. I don't know about it now. When I was a kid, I loved it. I did. I went from don't make me sit down for hours and hours and hours. I've got things to do, places to see, and people to take pins from. I didn't collect pins, but I love that Mexican food restaurant. We'd sit down, we get a big old plate of some enchiladas. I remember getting chimichanga sometimes. It's beans and rice.
Lots of food.
That's what happened. I was skinny, and then I wasn't. You're right about the Doritos, Jeff. I know. In that cool right there, the Fritos man at the Fritos place. Cafe Orleans, Monte Cristo. Yep, everybody loves Monte Cristo. I got hit in the head by a duck trying to take off and fly. That's not something I thought I would say today. It's weird when you read other people's stuff that what you say. Got hit by a duck trying to take off and fly. That's freaking awesome. Can we please do that again and I get it on video because I feel like we'd go viral on that. Happy to be of help. Taco Bell Pineapple Dole. Oh, I've heard that's good.
Oh yeah.
I do. People hate on Taco Bell. Taco Bell's pretty good. I can have dinner for 4 days in a row for $4.99. So again, if you're not concentrating on the ab definition and you're okay with a little
nastiness,
jerk. Taco Bell. Oh, I thought you were greasy and gross. Taco Bell. Call me. Taco Bell Pineapple Whip Freeze is good if you lower your expectations. I mean, I feel like
it's Taco Bell, so that's gonna lower my expectations.
It's like, hey,
right there.
Let's go out on a date. Lower your expectations, and you'll have a good time. I don't know that's the way to get me to go, right?
Right.
You ever have people try to set you up on blind dates? My mom would say, Jeff, you need to lower your expectations. My mom.
We're talking about food. Let's not talk about dating.
Maybe I was talking about food. No. Jeff, how did you come up with a name for your channel? Were you obsessed with Dole Whip? Actually, it's a good question. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. I'll have to give you real fast, then we'll keep going on your tour.
Sure.
I wanted a channel name that people who knew Disney would know it was Disney, but didn't have Disney in the title. I didn't want to say, Disney Jeff. I didn't want it to go. Why are you yelling? Shh. I didn't want it to be in your face Disney, but I wanted Disney peeps to know I was in their cult. I would like to be the leader of the cult, actually. Have you seen Waco? So good. So creepy. Anyway, there's the end. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Dole Whip, Dad, I would love if Disneyland would bring back Big Thunder Barbecue. So I loved that area. Back there, it was like a petting zoo for a while, and then it was a barbecue. Rip-roaring, rootin' tootin', finger-licking barbecue.
Actually,
that was pretty good.
I think before that, it was like
Hunchback
of Notre Dame. And
I do think you're right. There was a festival, fair festival.
Because Brittany used to love that movie, and we used to go back there. It was like a little show. We always had to go back.
It was. There was like
Brittany.
I had the
flags that used to hang out.
It was like a stage show. It was like
It was
it's like one of those things when you you walk around with people, and you did one in Southern California. I never did them, so it wasn't a we thing. It was a them thing. A festival. It was like a little mini Renaissance fair.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I love those. Those are really
What
good.
I don't remember saying that. I don't even know. I can't eat Taco Bell. Not pretty. OCV has tummy issues. Bloomin' Cheese and Carnation Cafe fried pickles. Fried pickles. Bloomin' Cheese. You were up there on my I really like you list, but boom with the fried. Have you tried fried pickles? They're disgusting.
They're really yummy.
You know what? When you fry a pickle, it's a pickle. Renaissance fairs are fun. Have we been to a Renaissance fair?
We have.
We have not.
Me and the girls.
Oh, that's not a we either. Unless you're talking to them. If you're talking to them, it becomes we. If you're talking to me. Anyway, we have not been. But yeah, it was a little Renaissance fair area. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And now you head that way. Well, I guess if you're heading that way, you're heading into now.
We didn't get to the Cafe Orleans yet.
Listen, she would
We're still stuck at Pirates.
Let's stay
the
on.
Squirrel brain here can't go.
Let's stay online.
Order.
It's important to put all your M&Ms in a row.
No, I'm just trying to walk through so I don't miss everything.
M&M rower.
Okay. On to the next M&M. Cafe Orleans.
I've never been there. Tell me about it.
Yes, you have. The mint julep.
I love mint juleps.
I
don't even like mint things. Like mint things are supposed to be for brushing your teeth. So when you consume a mint thing,
really good.
Like I don't like chocolate mint. Juleps are good.
They are. They were so good. I was very surprised.
I would rub it on my teeth. I don't want to consume it. There's a thing. I got a thing for that. I don't know. It's a tooth. I blame toothpaste.
The girls brought one over. They're like, "Mom, you've got to try this. It's so good." And it was amazing.
Remember Bill, my buddy Bill? You know Bill. Bill Brooks. He loved the mint juleps there. He loved mint juleps. We talk about mint juleps. He's a big horse racing guy. He actually owned a horse race. Nope, not a horse race. He owned a racehorse for a while. Anyway, that's the whole thing. But yeah, he was a big into mint juleps. It's a big Kentucky Derby thing. That's why I'm telling you.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
And then the beignets. You can get your Mickey beignets there.
OCB.
And
I want to be the funny one here.
They're very good.
Come on. This year, a Renaissance fair would be great. They had flags. We have one now.
We should totally do it.
Can I be the funny one? I just want to be the funny one. That's so funny. Too soon? No. Best soup in a bread bowl. I mean, if that's a question, it would be Fisherman's Wharf. But
Fisherman's Wharf, but that's not in Disneyland.
They got a good one on DCA, but we're not DCA day.
Disney, yeah.
Mama Mouse in the House. What's going on? Myers in the Mouse. My favorite, confused and I want to say unhappy with this one Super Bowl Chiefs fan, but we love her anyway. What's going on? Are we done with Cafe Orleans?
Is there anything else that you think is amazing there? Those are the two things I really like there. Okay.
I feel like I should want to tell you things, but every time I go somewhere, you yell at me. So where are we going next?
Go ahead.
M&M girl.
Is there anything that you like to eat up by Haunted Mansion or that way? Probably not.
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Go.
No. The fish. The boat place.
The boat place.
The seafood. The fish. I have my list here, so I would know the names, but you keep yelling at me. Fish.
Just do your list. That's good.
Orange Cone Vlog, help me. I don't know. Some fishy galley thing. So not Ballast Point.
It's right by the big ship, right?
Yeah. But you yelled at me, so I don't get to have my list.
They have stands in that area too that have the really good churros, and they have the popcorn and all the normal like Disney snacks there. But definitely the churros in Disneyland.
She wants to go in order of her brain.
Are better.
And this is in alphabetical order.
Just do alphabet. I'm walking through the park in my head.
Is that what you're doing?
That's fine.
You freaking freak.
Whatever. So that the churros are definitely better in Disneyland.
Churros are good.
Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World, they're always hard and chewy.
Why is that, you think? You think they just have a different vendor or something?
Maybe it's the humidity.
I'm only in the F's here, and it's alphabetical order, so your style's going to have to... Harvard Galley, thank you, OCB.
Yay.
Thank you for saving me from her thing. Mint juleps are the best, are amazing. They are. Just wait until you get the card I mailed for you. I have decided to not open any mail from you. She told me that you all were conspirers in the chat to get me to open things and have glitter on me. I have spies. I will. Maybe I should get like one of those. I should get one of those like the Renaissance Fair 2020 style masks. You know, like back in the day, they had the big cool plague mask with the nose that were freaking cool looking.
It's
Now we
class.
just got the. I don't know what the heck they are. I'm gonna go Instagram myself on whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna get one of those. I should get one of those, and I should open up the mail.
You should. We could put ears on.
I might do that.
Mouse ears.
Brain pie.
Yummy.
I'm still listening and internally groaning at the dad jokes. Are you telling dad jokes? Because there's no way you're groaning at my jokes.
I'm not a dad, so.
You know what? Here's a joke for you. Ready? Why was hot dog cold? Because
It's not funny
it was
anymore.
a chili dog. All right, so I really like the Harbor Galley a lot, but we don't go there very much, and I think it's just a function of where it is. I mean, honestly, being real, we just if we're back to M&M brain, if we're walking that way, we're doing those rides. We're maybe heading into Critter Country, right? We've already eaten because Bingo Barbecue is back there. Are we plugged in? Because it's doing the thing.
Yep.
So anyway, I think that we don't eat there because we're never hungry right there. I don't know. Looks good to me. It's a little. I hope. Are you guys clear? Are we good? If we have buffering, let me know. Let me know. I think that's why. Why do you think we don't eat there? Because we always love it.
Because we're usually full.
Yeah. And usually by then, honestly, Reagan has asked for some popcorn, so I'm now grazing on some popcorn. I've eaten at the Bingo Barbecue, but Harbor Galley is always good. Dole Whip hazmat, yes, right? To open me up. That's Rockin' Robin. Exactly. I need to get one of those. Where do you get those? Is there like a pandemic2020.com supply thing?
I think there is because I see people wearing them.
You do?
I have. I've seen a few people out there.
I need to get one.
One guy at the store had the one that had like the two respirators on each side where you could breathe.
That's what I need.
It was wild.
Like Borderlands, the video
I'm like,
game. I need one of
whoa.
those for mail. I feel like I shouldn't have told you I'm going to do it because that's a funny video. Did you hear that I'm reading a book about anti-gravity? It's impossible to put down. Why you get mad? She gets a I'm mad at you face. Do you see that? That's good stuff. Because gravity.
I know.
Okay. Is it karma for messing with my Chiefs? Just saying. I want to talk about it. We ate at a sit-down restaurant the other day. The servers were wearing clear face shields. Yeah, those. I need those. Where do I go? I need
They're like splash guards across your face.
I need that. And I know your evilness, Mama. Mama, ooh. Which is faster, hot or cold? Hot, because you can catch a cold. Ah! What did the photon jokes are hard.
Photon say when.
What did the photon say? It's a science thing.
I know.
What did the photon say when asked if she needed to check a bag? No thanks. I'm traveling light. Because
yeah.
You gave me the idea to put Mickey heads in cards. Cute idea things. That's the horrible. So horrible. Anything that spills out of mail. What if I don't know where the vacuum is? And I don't. Question. Did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on earth? It's pasteurized before you even see it. It's
pasteurized. Yes.
Where are the pastures? What did one ocean say to the other? Nothing. They just waved. Have fun storming the castle. All right, that was fun. I could do that all day because I'm just reading. Can we go down your list some more?
Go ahead.
There's no list because you're
Open
walking. Then we go into Critter Country and we have fun in Critter Country. We usually have to go potty. We find the pottiest potty farthest away.
We go to the very end and we stop there and get cupcakes.
There is a nice restaurant right there on the wall.
Yeah, there is.
So when you're at Critter Corner, I don't know the name of it, but you go up there and you got the wood deck and you get it's just normal foods like burgers and fries.
Yeah, it's just like burgers.
I have often sat there at the end of the day, consuming somebody's extra fries. I get a soda, you guys get whatever you get. I graze and I watch. Was it the Columbia?
And all the ducks.
Whatever. Yes,
They're
I love that.
Cutest.
I love just looking over the water, looking over onto the island, and just hanging out.
Great spot. It has like this big deck that you can sit on right.
Never OCD. Never.
So I love it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But for desserty things, at the end by Pooh's Corner, they have like all the little the cupcakes and all the little Rice Krispie treats, and they're all themed really cute there. So the girls always like to go there. They used to love to get the Winnie the Pooh honey lollipops. They have these lollipops made with honey. They were Peyton's favorite for years. We haven't been able to find them now for years. So
Mom says we have eaten there many times, but we bring our food in the backpack. Nice place to sit. Yeah, a lot of people do that. It certainly saves money. Can we head back into Frontierland?
Sure.
Golden Horseshoe. So the Golden Horseshoe is a lot of fun. I was saying to the group and to you the other day, I feel like you forgot. We used to go after work sometimes at the end of the day and meet up with your friends or church buddies because they had an annual pass. We had an annual pass. They would just go there for dinner sometimes.
We would just meet.
It was like an hour and a half.
Hours.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half drive so it was long.
With traffic.
Yeah, but it was still fun to just be there and hang out for 2 or 3 hours and hang out. I mean, we'd hang out in the Golden Horseshoe. I remember sitting there, and a couple times we were there and we just hung out. I just had a soda in the Golden Horseshoe when we went home. That's all we did, and it was pretty cool. Sat
and talked and usually watch something on Main Street.
Yes, Country Restaurant is Hungry Bear. That's right, OCB. And it's for me, it's just getting this. It's just a restaurant. It's not like fancy, but I like it. I like the wooden tables. I like the decking. I like looking over the river there. It's amazing. Harbor Galley we talked about. Where do you want to go next on your little tour? So I don't say something out of order.
Well, we were in Frontierland, so anything else there you want?
I don't know. I'm looking at a list that's alphabetical. You have to. It's your tour.
No, go ahead.
I would talk about the Jolly Holly Bakery next. It's on Main Street. It's awesome. And you call anything you call Jolly Holiday Bakery. Does it really matter what they give you? It's Jolly Holiday Bakery. Fine. It's a Jolly Holiday with Mary La Brea Bakery. Oh, that's downtown Disney. Never mind. We could do it downtown Disney.
Don't forget the pickle place on Main Street. They have these giant, lovely pickles.
See, I love the viewer, the listener, those of you who are in the show. But she wants to talk about pickles.
No, they're really good, and they're right there.
They're really
and that is where my favorite corn dog place is.
We do need to talk about the corn dogs.
Mm-hmm. The big red
She
wagon.
is obsessed with the corn dogs, which is weird. She doesn't even like a real corn dog.
I know, but those are really good.
Why do you like those corn dogs?
Because they're hand dipped, and the meat inside is like normal. It's not green, and
we need to raise your bar.
The corn batter on the outside it's a hint of sweetness. It's like it's got honey or something in it. And when they deep fry it, they make it very crispy.
They do.
So it's perfect.
She does love it, and they are good. Like I like a normal corn dog. You take me to Sonic, you give me some mustard. You give me a pile of yellow mustard packets. I could put that on toenails and probably be in a good mood. But sorry, but I do like a crispy corn dog with some mustard. I love mustard. Honestly, for me, it's the mustard and the crunch. You like.
It's those sweet with the salt and the crunch.
I would say it's different. Like they really shouldn't call it a corn dog. I know it is, but it's not. It's like
really good corn dog.
It's pretty good.
So if you haven't tried that, you really should.
I remember she was telling me all about it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then it's like,
no, they're really the best.
So we're standing in line the last time we were there.
A long line.
It's like $29.95 for a corn dog and a bag of chips. I'm like, I don't want any corn dogs for $50. What are they gonna wash my car too? But it was good. It was good.
And there were baby ducks. Do you remember all the little tiny baby ducks?
I love Disney ducks.
They have these little
Disney ducks are my favorite
ducks running around, and the cast member that does like the sweeping had to like keep following them because they didn't want them to get stepped on because they were so cute and so tiny. They were like, they know about the corn dogs too.
I bet they do.
Staying under the cart.
I bet they do. We talked about Rancho Del Zocalo. That's over in Frontierland. We talked about Red Rose Taverns in Fantasyland. I don't know that I know about Red Rose Tavern, to be honest. Do you know about Red Rose Tavern in Fantasyland?
No.
We're not going to have much information for you on that one then. Riverbell Terrace in Frontierland. We talked about that. That's the one right next to Bingo Barbecue. Back in New Orleans Square, they have a Royal Street. Oh, that's just the streetcar. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. What am I missing, people? Let me see. When I scroll it makes my eyes freak out a little bit. Stage Door Cafe. It's just a little cafe. Oh, Stage Door Cafe. That's the place that I think we were talking about where we watched the. Nope, never mind. That's the Walt Disney World. Never mind. I had a thing, but it was the wrong place. Okay, Tomorrowland Skyland Lounge Experience. You know, so I've sat up there in the Tomorrowland Sky Lounge. It's not that fun. I gotta be honest. It's very it's 80s futuristic, ugly.
That's fun.
I don't like it. Tropical Hideaway we talked about a lot.
You can tell we stay in Adventureland.
We do. I'm not a Tomorrowland guy. When I was a kid, I loved Tomorrowland. Star Tours was my jam. Space Mountain was my favorite ride. Me and my dad would ride Space Mountain a lot. It hasn't aged well, in my opinion.
Well, in Tomorrowland, yeah, I think we used to sit and watch the Star Wars show at that little like quick service place. It was like a burger place. True. I think that's Pizza Planet now. I'm not sure.
It might be. I don't know.
Yeah. But they used to have a Star Wars show there that was always really fun to watch, where they did the little Jedi training And then all of a sudden they would break out into dancing. It was the stage that comes up from underground. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then it comes back.
Didn't you perform there, you said?
No, not me.
Oh, I thought you did.
Jory did.
Oh, okay. Mar says, I hate pickles, so I'll listen to Jeff. I thank you, Mar, for that. Mars in the Mouse says, Mama says, hand. That's what she said. It says right there. She hates pickles, so she'll listen to Jeff. It's right down the screen. What are you talking about? Corn dogs are the best. We love references to Mary Poppins. It's a jolly. Mary Poppins is awesome. I can't wait going to Epcot now. I can't wait for the Mary Poppins ride, event, experience, whatever they're doing. Me too. Not as much in Walt Disney World, though. There's a Mary Poppins ride coming. Exactly. Why do they call it a corn dog when there's no corn in it? I mean, I don't know. Is that like cornmeal? I don't really know.
It's cornmeal.
It's cornmeal because it's cornmeal. Oh. Jeff, quiche jolly holiday. Quiche. You love quiche.
I love quiche.
I don't like the word. Like I feel like it misrepresents what's going on.
It's egg pie. It's yummy.
We saw Disneyland ducks last trip, Mama, and 8 babies too. That's so cute. Fresh Market restaurant. That's the one we just talked about, right? The one in the French Quarter. We just talked about the one right next to Bingo Barbecue. I like sitting there for like it's a great spot for Fantasmic. You get a good seat there. You got a nice view. You got Pirates to the back and to the left. You got in the front. You got the water, and then you got
Is that the place with the Red Bulls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I believe so.
I'm pretty sure. So. Yeah.
Walt Disney World Tomorrowland is better. It is, but it's not that great. They still have People Mover too. Okay. Hot take. People Mover is boring. People. Do you like the People Mover?
I was fine to sit. Like
People
to rest
Mover's
my
boring.
feet.
I don't understand.
It wasn't anything but
like some people who I really like and really like Disney. That's like their favorite thing.
No.
Like I don't know.
It's weird.
Like I ride on it. I'm like, what?
It's nice and slow, and you can kind of sit. And there was
I can do that on a
blowing,
couch.
so it was nice. You can't do it on a couch when you're in Disney, but when your feet hurt, it's a good time to just sit for a few minutes.
I don't know. Never understood it. Not gonna lie, I never understood it. Don't know. I would rather have a People Mover, thing for my room, merch than ride. I don't know. There are not ducks in Disney. It's Walt's chickens. Water chickens. I thought it said Walt's chickens. Water chickens. Okay. Water chickens. I love the People Mover. Slow and breezy. What? Tell me one reason to like the People Mover. Like what's fun about it? They show you
slow and breezy, and if you've been hot,
you're slow and breezy. I don't even know what that means. I love this People Mover slow and breezy.
Yes, it's just a calm ride, and it's nice and cool. It's kind of a cooling off thing.
Hitchhiking modes. Love the People Mover. Relaxing, and it takes you through Tomorrowland and Space Mountain. Or you can go ride Space Mountain. Does Space Mountain take you through Space Mountain?
Yeah, but no one wants to ride that.
No one wants to ride that.
Space Mountain? No way. When you're hot and you need to sit down, you do not want to go in Space Mountain. That will rattle your brain and make your head
the usage of we, and in this case you, is just incorrect. Yes, I do want to ride Space Mountain. You do not.
That's not a ride to rest your feet. Okay.
So we like the ride so we can rest our feet.
Let's just go on to food.
Let's go fly. Okay. People Mover, and at the end of the day, right after moving. So I feel like they're saying what you're saying. I'm tired. Let me sit down and let's call it a ride. What I would do, hey, and maybe this is just me, I would find a place to sit.
Sometimes it's hard to find a place to sit.
So you stand in line.
Often it's in the sun.
Okay.
This is at least you stand for a little while and you can guarantee.
So it's a lie. It's lying lies. It's just a lie. I want to sit for a while, but let's pretend like we're on a ride.
We're not pretending. We're actually on a ride, but it's just going nice and slow.
The People Mover is the appetizer of Disney. A little bit of everything. I mean, it's a little bit of Tomorrowland, I suppose. If you want to, I mean,
that's why I would get on the train. It's to sit.
It's train. Trains are cool.
It's just to sit, though.
So on a train.
Yeah.
Trains are awesome.
It's not like exciting though.
Relaxing ride. People Mover rocks, and in Walt Disney World they have an orange cone. That's true. Orange cone vlog must like. I mean, that's good. I feel like. Can we still be friends? I don't want to push you away because I have a hot take about the People Mover. You never know who you might see. I feel like I should do things that people are wrong about Disney. Do you really love, and the 5 things that people don't really love, they just say they do.
Okay. I love Adventureland.
Coming for you.
Really do.
Coming for you, People Mover. I love Space Mountain. I love Space Mountain. Space Mountain's awesome. It's either three things: People Mover, Hall of Presidents, or Train. You know, I've never done the Hall of Presidents, and I love American history.
I did a long.
We've done the presidential stuff in Disneyland. We haven't done the one in Walt Disney World.
Right. No.
The first couple times we were there, they were shut down. Like every 4 years when there's a new every time there's a new president, so every 4 or 8 years, they shut it down for a while when they put in a new Trump, they put in a new Obama, whatever. So we were there once for that, and then I don't know. We just haven't done it. I don't know. We need to make a point of it. I love that kind of stuff, honestly.
Is that in
Paging Mr. Morrow?
Is it Magic Kingdom?
Morrow. Yes.
That's why. Because usually when we go to Magic Kingdom, we're doing a night event. Like.
She's right. I never even got to see the Muppets
thing or
famous moments in American history or whatever. And I love Muppets and I love American history. I hear it might come back, but when you hear stuff, when you go on as many Disney blogs and stuff as I do, you get a bunch of BS. I don't know if I believe it, but I want it to come back. Small world, not loved. It's a small world. You Orlandoians don't know small world. All right, your vote does not count unless you're from Anaheim. If you're a Disneylander, small world, pretty cool. The thing you guys have in Anaheim, in Orlando, should be called something else. The Creepy Doll boat ride is all you've got with a cool song in the background.
Creepy Doll.
We have an awesome. Do you agree with this hot take?
I like our Small World better.
It's way better, right?
Yeah.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a billion times better.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a billion times better. Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Great air conditioner in the Hall of Presidents. Really? I've not been. I don't know. I do love. I'm not joking. I love American history. I want to do that. It's one of the things I loved about Walt. Oh, we're almost out of time. Holy moly.
Yep.
Walt Disney loved America, was very patriotic, and that whole Abraham Lincoln thing was one of my grandma's favorite things. That's in Disneyland. And the Hall of Presidents is an extension of that. And I want to do it for the nostalgia of it. Also, it's something I haven't done. I can't believe our hour's over. I had fun.
So Myers in the Mouse says amen, creepy dolls for sure.
Right?
So both.
You guys don't even, I'm not, sorry, don't forget where you're at. You don't really know a small world if you've not been to Disneyland. I'm not even joking.
Don't they have the same dolls?
That's all, but it's in the context of it's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid in Orlando. It's dumb and it makes me mad and they should take it out. If there's no Matterhorn, they should just take it out, use that space for a closet. It makes me mad. Why are you getting me angry? We need to stop talking about how stupid the stupid is.
The creepy dolls that comment. Right? Peyton and Reagan do not like either of the small worlds.
Well, Peyton's broken inside.
They think the dolls are really creepy looking. Like Reagan doesn't even want to go in that.
The dolls? At
all.
When you ride on the...
A long time ago, you could actually buy them. The plastic
You still
replicas.
can. You still can. Avon had a... I think.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was Avon. I might be wrong. So you go on the ride in... You might be right. I don't know. You go on the ride in California, and you come out thinking, I want to buy one of those dolls. You go on the ride in Orlando, you're like, I don't ever want to look at a doll again. Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
No,
You don't ever want to see a doll again?
If you ride the ride in California, you're like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I would love to have one of those dolls to remember this. If you ride the ride in Orlando, you're like, that was just creepy. I don't ever want to look at a doll again. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, no. I like both of the dolls are fine in both of them to me. Most people think they're creepy, but I like both of them. I don't care.
Disneyland Small World gets even better with one of the best Christmas overlays. The Haunted Mansion is the best Christmas overlay in my never, ever so humble opinion. But tell you what, the Small World light show, when they light up the lights at Christmas time, the place to be is in front of It's a Small World. After all, it's awesome.
Today you need Ritalin.
Been there. Are we fighting?
Not at all.
Because it's okay with me.
Just like, oh.
Are we fighting? Been there, but still don't like yours like ours. Sandy Norris is the first human ever to prefer. Why would you like the one in Orlando? Carolyn, thank you. I've had fun. I'm glad you had fun. See you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of the day. Classic Disney, It's a Small World, was first introduced at the 64 World's Fair. That's right. LOL. We're going to end with LOL. That's it. We're a little over time. I had fun. I apologize for her bad word usage of we and her lying lies about pickles. I apologize about Myers the Mouse being in here talking her Chiefs propaganda and Orange Cone blog. I still love you, but
pickles are
the best part of the People Mover is an orange cone sitting all by itself. A solitary, sad little orange clone with no friend. I do like that. That's pretty funny. That's such a great name. Anyway, I think that's it. Gee, please buy me a possessed doll that is going to stare at me while I sleep. Sounds like a great gift, Not. You sound exactly like my daughter, Peyton, which is terrifying to me.
We get the creepiest doll in the store.
I thought her psychosis was alone, but I can see you have it too. All right, that's it. Myers and the Mouse, are you going live right now? If you are, go check them out. Myers and the Mouse, very, very Disney, very family friendly, do some craft things. Also, Pat Flynn, who I often send people over to, started early today. So if you jumped over there now, you only got another half hour. He leaves early on Wednesdays. I often skip on Wednesdays because I always do something after this and he's done. But I'll watch the replay tonight. Probably. Yeah, we're out of here. We got to decide what we're doing. I know what you're doing.
I change my shirt and do a.
And by the way, if you mess with me about your pickles,
you come to me about the pickles on the day.
I thought I was out. Anyway, back in. All right. Have the best day ever. Have fun storming the castle. See you tomorrow. More Disney food? Yeah, we're not done. Can you believe it? We're not done.
I can believe it.
It just happens. It never stops. Have the best day ever. See ya. Have fun.
Bye.
Storming the castle.